Ever feel like digging into the mind of a truly wild character?
Well, buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the world of Fyodor Karamazov.
Ah, Dostoevsky.
This guy from the Brothers Karamazov, he puts the anti in anti-hero.
He really does.
We're talking about the patriarch who basically detonates the entire family drama.
Right from the start.
But here's the thing about Fyodor that's so captivating. He's a mess of contradictions. Deeply flawed, even downright cruel at times, and yet he's successful.
It's almost baffling, isn't it?
It really is. And to help us unpack this walking paradox, we've got some serious literary firepower on our side.
Oh, definitely.
We're talking insights from critics like Robert Belknap, Robin Foyer Miller, even some intriguing lecture notes straight out of UC Berkeley. Get ready to explore how Dostoevsky uses this one character, Fyodor, to wrestle with these massive, uncomfortable questions about, well, being human.
It's classic Dostoevsky.
Totally. And speaking of classic, Belknap actually coined a term just for Fyodor, Karamazovism.
Yeah, Karamazovism. It's brilliant. It gets right to the heart of Fyodor, this potent blend of immorality. Like he just throws out the rule book, but then he thrives even by society's standards.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What do we even call success when a character like Fyodor embodies it?
It challenges our whole definition, right? Like Dostoevsky's holding up this cracked mirror, showing us how sometimes the absolute worst of us end up on top.
And he's making bank, literally, off the dowry he swindled from his first wife. Outrageous.
Exactly. It's Dostoevsky's world, and he's not afraid to show us the ugly underbelly of it. He was fascinated by this concept of, as he called it, debased humanity. Like this idea that sometimes our darkest impulses, they're the engines of worldly success.
It's uncomfortable,
Oh, yeah.
but it's real.
And no one embodies that uncomfortable reality quite like Fyodor.
It's not all doom and gloom, though, right? I mean, there are times when Fyodor is just straight up outrageous, like laugh out loud absurd.
Oh, absolutely.
The way Dostoevsky writes him, you can practically picture him wreaking havoc at some high society party, completely unfazed.
But see, even the buffoonery, that over-the-top absurdity, it's not just there for comedic relief. Dostoevsky was a master at layering meaning.
There's always something else going on.
Right. It's like he's urging us, even through the laughter, pay attention. This ridiculous man. He might just be reflecting something profound about us.
Deeper meaning behind the absurdity.
Definitely. It reminds me of Belknap's idea of the tragic sense of the absurd. We laugh because Fyodor is often comical, but there's this underlying bleakness, this recognition that maybe, just maybe, existence itself is kind of absurd.
And then those Berkeley lectures, they take it even further. They highlight how Dostoevsky uses Fyodor's outrageousness to explore something much bigger, irrationality itself.
Yes, it's like Fyodor is this funhouse mirror. Everything's distorted, exaggerated.
And we're looking right at it.
Exactly. But those distortions, those flaws and contradictions, they're not so far removed from our own messy human nature.
So we're all implicated just by reading.
In a way, yeah. It's like Dostoevsky is holding up Fyodor and saying, hey, this chaos, it's in here too. Robin Foyer Miller's take on human duality is spot on. Fyodor is this living contradiction, grotesque and rational, selfish, and, dare I say, sometimes insightful.
He does have his moments.
We all do, and that's what makes Dostoevsky's characters so uncomfortably real.
We've gone deep down the rabbit hole today with Fyodor Karamazov, this whirlwind of depravity, absurdity, and this unsettling reflection of ourselves. Not exactly a light picnic, huh?
Dostoevsky was never one for easy answers.
He sure wasn't. But he left us with a lot to chew on.
He did.
So here's a question to ponder as you navigate your own Dostoevsky adventures. Are we supposed to judge Fyodor for his depravity? Or is the real challenge seeing parts of ourselves in that chaos?
Keep those gears turning. Until next time, happy reading.